can't beat us, join us, please bring your coinage. We sing 3-pointers, money shots, all net, all vets. Bumps we not, jet skiing in them sunny spots. With women edible like gummy drops. Dummy stop, dummy stop. No weapon form can intercept a storm. Once my intellect is on, I'm projecting on magnetic fields and interact with blacks with athletic bills. I'm all about growth and development like residents of Ebbets Fields. Not to choose between woo and chew. We wanna line them colors up like a Rubik's Cube and fade to black, yeah, the truest hue. When you say the black man is God, who you alluded to? The usual, Clarence 13X, a worthy guess. The words expressed come from the word in flesh. Elijah M, the NOI versus Leviathan. Messiah sent from the heavenly branches. 7 P's from since G-Dub cut down the cherry tree. In the wilderness of North Mex, and we flossing death and forced aggression, or forced perception, forced protection, or forced confessions. It's all a lesson.
The sorcerers from Corsica, killer tonics, sticks and drums like the Philharmonic Orchestra. You niggas still playing harmonicas from officers, fabric softener. Jive turkeys popping 5 perkies, playing with keys, the Scotch storage type. For that soft white, we could've caught life, just being forthright. First class on my 4th flight, popping out like Fortnite. Every night we lit like porch lights. The meek shall inherit the earth, oh yeah, the scorched type. And these niggas, they some hoes in these streets. Me, I'm 10 toes in these streets. They lost their souls, niggas got holes in their feet. Shit, I'm just worried about the craft and how to perfect it. Not worried about the craft, yeah, that's out of perspectives. Focus on the chip like I'm Robert Kraft, and then how to protect it. It's the waves of the oceans. Get to the money, nigga, save your emotion. Descendant of the slaves in the graves in the oceans. Mastermind that the waves is in motions. These niggas, they addicted to the folly, addicted to that molly. Making me a movie, them sticks made of holly. I'm Dr. Manhattan, sitting on top of Manhattan. When I get all 5 rings, snap my fingers and pop up on satin. Dressed in all black, yeah, drop top the Phantom. Bless.
Crumb TV.
Peace to the family, peace to you and yours. Peace to the family, peace to you and yours. Welcome, 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 welcome to another episode of TechKNOW Tuesdays. You are now rocking with the best. Yes, this is your host for the evening, Red Pillar, joined by my co-host, Spin City. We are in the building. This is episode 56.
Man, peace to you and yours. What work? What work? 56 and counting. Hundreds of hours delivered on AI, robotics, tech, software, hardware, quantum computing, hidden AI, gems, automations, animations to get the melanated off the plantations, man. It is your brother in AI. Spin.
Yes, sir. That song that you just heard, ladies and gentlemen, that right there, State of Waves. Look out for that. That will be on a blockchain near you very soon. You know what I'm talking about? Got that good rollout. Shout out to all of the KTLians. Shout out to everybody in the building that's joining us. Shout out to everybody on the replay. What's good with you, my good brother? What's been up?
Man, working on my damn Dr. Eggman, Dr. Robotic glasses over here, man, the real ones, man.
Looking at the world through these rose-colored glasses.
Yeah, man, for sure. So, yeah, man, me, y'all, I've been, ever since last strong, I mean, that had to be the most monumental TechKNOW Tuesday mentally.
Man.
Bringing up the quantum computing. I mean, bringing up the astrology, bringing up the connections, bringing up the power, bringing up the automations. What's next? What's in the moment? What has been, I mean, wonderful connections. So, man, I've been in that GitHub. Man, I've been in that Hugging Face. Man, I've been in that AI Google Studio. Man, I've been in that that Google DeepMind. Red just put me on. Red just put me on with NVIDIA is doing in quantum computing. So, you know, making these connections in quantum computing getting more ownership over more data, more code, more processes. I mean, you can't beat this stuff with a stick, man. So yeah, I'm just going up inside of I'm just nigga breaking my foot off in
Breaking.
AI and automation's ass. So that's why I'm so grateful that y'all put flames in the chat for Red Pillar because of his diligence and attentiveness. I mean, every time I call Red right now, y'all, he's like, okay, I'm implementing a new claw with a new process, with a new SOP, with new docs, with new SQLs, with I'm like, bro, you damn near him. When it comes to these automations, when it comes to these claws, when it comes to, agent building, knowledge-based building, man, y'all put some flames in the chat for Brother Red Pillar, man, for his diligence in this realm and to keep bringing it to y'all every show. Because, Red don't talk about it outside of TechKNOW Tuesdays. Y'all be on Melanin Mondays hearing about it. You understand? So make sure y'all know and understand what Red has truly been given to y'all day in, day out when it comes to the mind frame of this stuff. This stuff is usually a mind frame. And when we talked about before, when you're hiring a human, hopefully you guys have been able to be in a boss-like position in your workplace, a supervisor, a manager of some sort, because you understand SOPs from the top. And that's how you're going to get these claws and these agents and these automations to work like humans. You have to invent the AGI with your natural, God-given, universal given abilities. That is the actual ancestral intelligence. And he's been saying day in, day out, how to make the connection in the digital world to crack that matrix, to become a key maker, to become an architect, and to become Neo, man. Peace to my God, brother, man. Red Pillar.
Oh, man. Salute. That was, hold on.
That fire in that chat now. I got to pay attention. And it's hot. It's coming up. You know what I mean? He's going to meet you in person. He's going to meet you in person, and you're going to see the diligence. You're going to feel the work. I hope y'all understand, man. I've been watching. I'm his brother, but I'm watching. I'm like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? He put me up. He called a quantum computing play. He said, oh, man, we're going to put this in the claw. Okay, we're going to build this. I got these computers. These is stacked up, and this is running. Come on, man.
Yeah. First and foremost, I just want to say what a time to be aligned. If I wasn't here to see it, I wouldn't believe it.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? If you would have told me 20 years ago, this is what this is where we would be doing. This is that I would be waking up every day and it would be manna falling from the heavens. You feel me? My phone feeling like a slot machine. My phone feeling like a walking ticket. Nah, real talk. Like my phone is on fire. Oh my goodness. It makes no sense. The fact that we were diligent in our vision, all of us. It's not me. We're quantum. This is all of us. We were diligent in our quote unquote in our delusion. And what I mean by that, and I was having a conversation with Mansa, right? And I was like, yo, that's crazy. Me and Mansa, we would have meetings on Wall Street, right? At night when Wall Street was closed down. We was in there the Moorish way. You know how the Moors be squatting in mansions?
Yeah.
Well, we was in Wall Street holding court. You feel me? But we were, and we were saying we were having like, it was like, man, it was almost like Napoleon Hill speaks about mastermind principles. We were having masterminds in Thomas Reuters, like $1 million offices and whatnot. And the conversations were so far ahead of themselves and so much in the future that I told the brother, I said, I'm so loyal to the soil and I was so loyal to your vision. I never once in my life spoke down against you to anybody saying, yeah, some be selling dreams, yo. He be saying shit. He be saying shit that will never come true. I never said that about him, right? He was saying things that you have to have faith in that man. You have to have faith in his vision to not be like, nah, son be smoking too much weed. Because that's what that 10 years ago, that's what the conversations that right now is having was
Yeah,
sounding like. If somebody was like, yeah, you know, they eat children at the White House, and there's also a quantum computer that you could tap into the other side and whatnot, they'll have that, you'll have access to that on your cell phone. They'd be like, man, yo, slow down on the
yeah,
yeah, for real. Huh,
in a real way.
in a real way, and people would talk about you. But one of the beautiful things is that what used to be considered to be wacky and like Twilight Zone is a reality right now.
Reality.
And I don't always want to be in default mode network. I don't always want to be in default mode network in my brain where everything is like Groundhog Day. In order for us to break the loop, in order for us to break through the mundane, extraordinary things have to happen. And I'll be damned if we're not living in extraordinary days. You
Yeah,
know, if I could barter for more hours, if I could, you know what I mean? Like I give up the Mac Mini for a block of hours because that's all I need, right? I need more hours,
right.
more time. It's too much.
More
It's
time.
ooh, right. So one of the things that I figured out is that locking in for 72 hours is a cheat code. I
Right.
literally could learn anything in 72 hours. I could teach anything in 72 hours. And if I'm really locked in, I could build anything in 72 hours with the
Mm,
tools that are available now. And it's not the tools, it's the experts who are using the tools. Ladies and gentlemen, think about that video where they had the people from the quote unquote Amish community building a house in a few hours.
right. That's
You
how they
feel
work.
me? Yeah, because they were a model of experts. They were multimodal, and those Amish or those Quakers, they know who is efficient in what quote unquote part of that house, right? They understand the architecture of building a house. So there may be one person to lay the foundation, but then there's the other piece of the other piece of the other people who know how to lay the pillars and whatnot, and they cut the wood and whatnot. Then there's the roofers, then there's the carpenters, then there's the
Right.
electricians. So, what we're going to experience at the Claw 72, ladies and gentlemen, and Claw is an acronym KLAWS, clause. Similar to how in court you have a clause, right? This is the Clause 72. This one is North Carolina. The next one will be Houston, and then so forth and so forth. Clause is kinetic knowledge, legacy, and land.
Mm,
AI and artificial intelligence and autonomy, right? Being able to be autonomous. It is it's almost a requirement at this point. Wealth and wisdoms, because if you have wealth and no wisdom, a man and their money will soon part ways. A fool and his money will soon part ways.
yeah.
Wealth and wisdom, having counsel, right? Having counsel is having wealth. What if you were basically, what if you had a snake bite and your life was on a countdown? It would be the wisdom of how to treat that snake bite that will keep your life going and whatnot. It will actually keep you going. The wisdom of certain things will keep you alive. And then the last one is spirituality and strategy. All right. Claws. So we're utilizing the claw bot technology. We're utilizing Hermes AI. We're utilizing Mythos from Anthropic. We're utilizing Playground. We're utilizing Olama. We're utilizing Hermes. We're utilizing Mythos, Anthropic, Gemini, right? Claude Cowork, Claude Code, and Claude to do what? To fulfill all of these things.
Right.
And what's different today than from yesterday is yesterday you had to work that thing. You had to work the clause. You had to work the initiative. Today, the agents will work it for you. You have people that believe in you, ladies and gentlemen. and you could make these, you could give them your personality, you could feed them your knowledge base, you could connect these agents to people that you know that are like smart. You can have a council of elders built off of wise men that you look up to in history, authors,
Yeah.
scholars, leaders. So clause 72, and of course, we're looking for 72 nobles that are going to be locked in, and that is the magic number that we're moving with, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't really take, you don't need a lot. We're not looking for a lot. And that 72 is those 72 hours where the clause will be locking in. Now, mind you, it's 7 days in a week or strong. So that's 2 sessions of 72. We'll be in your city Monday to Wednesday, Wednesday to Friday. We'll be in your city Saturday to Monday, right? As long as we got a group of people that are ready to lock in, that are ready to put the noise away and get right to the signal, that believe in themselves, they could see the boss in themselves, that are ready to tap in and go quantum. Well, the buck stops right here. I'm an equal opportunity provider. This is not about red pill. I'm removing myself from this whole thing. This is El Claudel that's running this show. You feel me?
El
I'm gonna let
Claudel.
El Claudel run the show, and I'm gonna just be autonomous.
Come
I
on,
want,
man.
yeah, I want new Amenti to shine, right?
Oh, that thing a monster, man.
Yeah.
That thing a monster, man. That flock. When when Agent Swarms came out, Gemma 4 came out.
Whew.
Um,
Gemma is crazy.
I definitely broke that down and added it to a whole new knowledge base. Um, and so yeah, the new Amenti is damn good. Kind of
Yeah,
based off the topics that you cover, especially in the Clause 72.
Oh man, oh
Yeah.
man,
How
and
to
then
add it to your own software.
right, and then when a family learns how to use this on a daily basis and what it really can do for them, I mean, look, I already sent out questionnaires, spin for the people that are ticket holders. We gave them about 20 questions to answer, so
Right.
everything could be personalized. Keep in mind, this is about the Clawbot. So everybody that's pulling up is they're gonna have their own personal Clawbot. Either they can have Kimmy Claw, they can have Manus Claw, they can have Hermes, they can have Open Claw. It's not relegated to, you can have the claw on your phone, on
Right.
Telegram. It don't even have to be a Mac Mini. But in order for the claw to be personalized, I need everybody's, the more data the better.
Yeah.
Somebody asked what type of computer or laptop do you need? It would prefer if you had a Mac Mini with the option to get 4 terabytes of storage. Like, I'm having issues already with my Clawbot, where it's telling me that I'm running out of space, and I just got this, and it doesn't have anything from my first computer on it. But I've downloaded, bro. I am a GitHub fam. I'm about to get the
Right now?
GitHub. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I am a GitHub, bro.
Hey,
GitHub Anonymous.
if y'all not digging up them GitHubs, digging up them hugging faces like we done been said,
Oh
y'all
my
sleep
goodness.
now. I don't know how you watch TechKNOW Tuesday and know Red and Spin, and you're not digging in that GIT hub. Get off the hub and get on the hub, man.
Get off the hub and get on the hub, man.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
big up to all of the hubs out there in the world. They feed the people, but GitHub,
Yeah,
the plate that they are put, man. I mean, I can't be mad at humans, man, because humans are very giving. This, when you want to talk about giving, when you want to talk about the fact that you can't call humanity selfish, they're gonna bring up GitHub and Hugging Face.
yeah,
That open source community, the developer community, they didn't have to give that stuff away for free. They don't have to be doing what they out there doing.
yeah,
So you could live in a shanty town as long as you know how to tie. Because if you know how to dial up Pornhub, you know how to dial up GitHub. And from the heat map, people have accessed that all the way from the middle of the Amazon jungle. So they should be pulling up GitHub and pressing that green button at least 100 times a day.
Facts.
You people in the audience asking what computer, fam, the goal is to get a computer a day. And then each computer will be a GitHub console, a repository. I remember Spin brought the word repository to the game, and I remember you had us all sign up to GitHub to get the repository. This is the beginning of the AI accelerated workshops we was doing.
Yeah. It's been quite some time. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how you keep up with TechKNOW, man. You ain't been in that hub and that hug.
You gotta get in that hub, right?
Hub and hug, and Google AI Studio, because you get the apps in absolute. So
the apps in absolute.
I'm telling you.
So
it's out there, man, when it comes to control, narrative control, image control, bot control. It's all there, family. It's like, again, man, tell your homies, tell your dogs, tell your family what you seeing, what you hear here on TechKNOW, because look, we doing everything with the AI animation is happening. You know what I'm saying? You get to see animations going out. That's narrative control. What do we see? What do we hear? What do we know? What do we like? What do we trust? And so that's what I like about AI animations. As we talk about AI automations, is because you can see it, you can hear it, you can know it, you can like it, you can trust it. It's your homies, man. It's your dogs, it's your God brothers, man, in AI. So, stay hip.
Man, and not only stay hip, take advantage of these 72s, because when I don't have my phone in my hand and I'm not focused on 100, and I don't have 100 tabs open and I'm not juggling. Like, if certain people get around me and they don't know how I move, they'll put an emergency brake. They'll be like, yo, call his mom's, because he's doing too much, right? And sometimes you got to do too much because you got to push yourself to that limit. How could you test yourself if you're not pushing yourself? You want somebody else to push you around? You want somebody else to push your buttons? You push your own buttons. You test yourself. This is almost like how they test these models with these benchmarks and whatnot and these leadership boards. Every TechKNOW Tuesday, I'm pushing myself. I'm learning. I'm applying something. I'm picking up some tools and I'm running with shit. You think I'm just sitting here? I'm writing things down. I'm running with that. I'm applying it. Kinetic knowledge, ladies and gentlemen. Kinetic knowledge. Shit that's going down right in front of you in real time. Like, kinetic. So a computer a day keeps poverty away. A computer a day will secure your future, because remember, the clawbots are personalized intelligent machines or intelligent operating systems, right? They're operating systems they're harnesses that you can basically set up agentic AI orchestra systems, right? Orchestrated systems. What does that look like, right? Well, think about it. You might want to say, I want to create a company, an agency that makes websites, but I don't want to make websites. I want the agents to make the websites. I just want to be the face of the company. I just want to get online and talk about the company. I just want to send people to the company with lead magnets and all type of free offers and whatnot. But I'll never in my life build a website one day. I'll never touch a website and build that shit a day in my life. But guess what? They're going to be websites getting built daily. Yep. That's where we're at right now. So when we empower in 72 hours, the level of empowerment that's able to take place, because 1 hour of us just sharing information, and I'm not sharing information in this boot camp. Key word is a boot camp.
Let them know. Let them know about that boot camping.
I have a West Point graduate by the name of H Factor. I have a West Point graduate who is not only one of our closest advisors in building out the curriculum of said boot camp, but he also will be on the ground representing Farmy. He will also be on the ground representing quote unquote KTL Plus. The good brother H Factor will be in the building
My
with
boy
us
H.
at Claw 72, North Carolina.
Come on, H
Right?
Factor. This is
Yes,
what y'all
sir.
need.
H Factor in the building on that early wake up when it comes time to that workout. We got
Yeah, man.
we got a drill instructor right here.
Hey,
And
man.
this drill instructor is certified in IBM Watson X along with many other intricate programs, IT amongst many other things. So he's going to bring more of a technical um role or more of a technical pillar to the conversations on top of what he'll be doing on the touch the grass nature side of things. Then, of course, we have for the family that's online, and we have a large amount of ticket holders online. We are going to have Spence City in the building, and he's going to be bringing new Amenti. He is going to show you how you can incorporate marketing, right? Hyper marketing and automated marketing, and all type of other things that you can do with these clawbots.
Yeah, for sure. Everything is put on automation inside of New Amenti. If y'all even want to look at it, just go to newamenti.com and UAMENTI.com. That is the living business engine. I'll give y'all a real quick glimpse. It's everything black and green. Bring that up for me real quick, Brother Red.
Yes, sir.
A quick glimpse at some of the new things that's on there. That's super useful to businesses and how you get automated digital assets. Dashboard.
Fire. Feel like the Matrix.
Yeah, in a real way. So you go to your dashboard, connect your vessel. Again, I'm keeping it real simple, y'all. You know, you put your website in. Business name, website, industry, description, brand identity action, you know, your tone of voice, authoritative, innovative, describe your ideal customer if you can, put your brand colors in, visual style, upload your logo, content guidelines, what we always do and what we never do. That's important. Go ahead and put your social presence in there: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter. All right. And we will be adding in bots that will actually launch for you, Ed. We getting it, man. We getting the one that's going to launch for you. You feel me?
Yes. That hopefully by the end of this strong end, we'll be able to vibe code that up.
Yeah, so you get your market intelligence, your current marketing position and ranking, market size, growth rate, right? You get your audience analysis, demographic, age, gender, income, education, psychographics, values, aspirations, fears, desires, pain points, buying triggers. You get search intelligence, monthly search volume, intent breakdown. You get absolute quantum premium competitive analysis, direct competitors with revenue and pricing, competitors' strengths and weaknesses, real complaints scraped from Yelp, Google, Reddit, and the BBB on your competition, your offer architecture, creative assets. You get your meta ads, you get your OS, you get your 7-day green print. It's a blueprint for how to work out the week, work out the strong, revenue projections for business, and recommended tools that you can use. There's a little tour that you can take. When you get in there, you'll be able to get your assets. You'll be able to see your insights. Here's Amenti breaking itself down. Find your blue ocean opportunity where none of your competitors are at. You know what I'm talking about? It will bring up your real world competitors. It'll give you some advertisement jujitsu, right? So their complaint is, I bought a course platform, but I still don't know what to teach or how to use AI. My reversal hook would be tired of buying course platforms that leave you stranded with what's next. You invest in tech, but the content strategies are still a mystery. At Spin CHQ, we don't give you a platform. We give you an AI-powered blueprint to create, launch, and profit from your digital product in under 2 hours. Stop guessing, start earning. Get the AI Digital Product Masterclass today. The platform targeting is best on Meta, targeting 25 to 54, interested in teachable Punjabi alternatives, lookalike audiences from competitor page following. You'll copy this this ad in one click and go get busy. Okay, you got your content pillars, brand voice, engagement strength, customer testimonials, recommended creative styles, guys. I mean, hook containers for best possible hooks, market stage breakdown. This is super important for businesses to understand where your target audience really lives. So 60% of my people are actually unaware and they need to focus on the big picture. 20% of my audience is problem aware, 17% is researching, and only 3% are ready now. And I'll show you guys everything and what that truly means this strong in and how to automate it all through. All right, so y'all get real ready.
For those that are asking about signing up, the QR code is in the upper left. The QR code is in the upper left. And keep in mind, this is a love offering that we have for the family. You will never see prices like this for a 72-hour event. For those that are going to be tapped in to the online, you will have access from 8 a.m. From 12 to 8 p.m. on every day of the event. From 12 to 8, the recording will be available for you on replay. You'll have access to it forever. Okay, it'll be hosted on our website. The difference between Claude and Claw. Thank you for asking that. That's a great question. Those are two completely different. Those are two completely different products. Now they want to ask about signing up for Numenti.
Yeah, it's right there, newamenti.com. But y'all wait till this strong in and tap into the online. Tap into the online Claw 72. And I got some love for you for messing with Red. Trust me. So you can look at it right now, newamenti.com. But show up this strong in, y'all. Show up this strong in Claw 72. Claw 72. Watch.
Yeah, we gonna activate, ladies and gentlemen. These we're it's time for activation. And from my observation, the builders and the founders around me have built some powerful tools. So now it is time to build the momentum on each one of our ends. I could, I'm doing my part, and others will do their part. But we're going to utilize our own tools that belong to our own network, which is a part of our equity, our IP. We're gonna have success. We're going to be able to utilize word of mouth, use cases, and proof of work and use cases like wins and whatnot is what take a tool from relatively unknown to having a round or an investment fund where billions and millions of dollars are put into it. It's as simple as that.
Yep.
My good brother want to know what's the cheapest video generation animation AI out there. That's a loaded question.
Yeah, because I'm just going to go ahead and say stop being cheap with your AI.
The word cheapest is not, you shouldn't even put it inside of that when you're talking about animation and video generation anime.
Yeah. It's going to look cheap.
Don't let me be don't let me be lecturing to you anybody. I don't want to be lecturing to no one, but I really want us to think in a mind state that we are going to be investing. This is about putting gasoline in your car. This is about putting quote unquote money into the you want to, and the more you invest, the more better the outcome. So if I was approaching anime, I would say, my question would be to AI, how can I run up $20,000 in funding or in a crowd fund or in an investment so I could put it into the AI animation, anime, and video. When you put 20,000 in it, then that's when you're going to see the results, rather than if you try to use the free one and you cutting corners and you just want to get a few outputs. That's cute and everything, but that's not necessarily the that's not how you win right now in the world of AI, when there's billions of dollars being invested, there's billions of dollars that are being made. It's an energy thing as well. How do you make money with AI? Please explain. There I did a yeah I did a whole workshop called 100 income streams. There's a lot of ways to make money with AI.
Yes,
Every show that you watch, you could just rewind every single one of these shows and play it and write down notes, and then you making money. You just listen to what's being explained.
and then y'all know, Red, I do monetizing Mondays every Monday where I strictly speak about a lane. Yesterday was AI in affiliate marketing. I show
Mm,
people how to go to ClickBank, how to take a affiliate link URL, and then now you can go to Hicksfield and go URL to advertisement, and then turn your affiliate link directly into some ads,
go
drop
ahead.
10 ads, put them in the meta, and get paid off somebody else's business, off somebody else's processes, somebody else's landing page, and somebody else's risk. So
I need that episode. I need to watch that.
yes, at monetizing Monday yesterday.
Yeah. So, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, and the best way to monetize with AI is to lock in with melanated people such as me and spend for 72 hours. That would be the best way to lock in and get your bread up, because if you are trying to get money with AI on your own, or if you are trying to get money with AI just like rolling dice like haphazardly, or if you're just trying, that's cool and everything, but I really at the end of the day, I cannot steer what somebody could do to make money if I'm not right there with them, helping them make the money or watching them make the money or steering them. I don't know what nobody does with making money outside of when I'm right there with them. I
Yeah.
just that's too much of a random quote unquote roll of the dice. But I could show you could show me your product, and I could look at the product, and I could show you how to make money in 72 hours, and we'll sit down, lock in, and I promise you that you'll make money in 72 hours with that product if that product is sellable. There's no such thing as a non-sellable product though. How about that?
Yeah, because there's always an audience that needs it. My main phrase for 2026 is cut people need band-aids. Whether they
Mm,
know that they're bleeding, whether they know that they can get an infection, whether they just want to pack, you know what I'm saying? Cut people need band-aids. People with a problem need the solution. And it's up to you to figure out how to get them that very solution. So package it up nice, make it look good, make it look on brand, market and advertise to the target market that needs it, that needs the solution.
facts.
The tokens to make video gens are expensive these days. I wish we can make our own software for it. We can, Tut TV, but the API cost is going to be the same to you. Again, I think Red just said it. Be prepared to invest in AI, in in code, and in APIs. I teach all my founders API math, right? Because when you do build your own software, yes, Tut TV, you can build it. Go to GitHub and find a video generator, the
Matter of
image
fact,
generator.
right, I'm gonna do you even one better, Tut. I'm going to show you the best free model right now. I'm gonna grant your wish because that is your wish, so I will grant it, my brother. And I don't want to push back against your request because it is a valid request. It does have merit, and it is a starting point for many people. However, my suggestion remains the same, that when you do begin to monetize your imagination, don't penny pinch, don't cut corners, because guess what just happened? You could create wealth out of a free tool, open source, right?
Yeah.
But if you get in the habit of everything just being free and you're not giving nothing back, that's almost, what type of energy exchange is that? I would say, as with anything from the streets to the boardroom, you put some type of energy and currency into your endeavor. But let me not hold you up. Let me take you right here and take you to there's a few there's a few answers to that, but I'll show you a few. And do something with it, my brother.
Yeah, my folks.
That's all I ask. Do something with it. You give somebody something for free versus you give somebody something that they pay for, it'd be a whole different reality.
Don't even raise your audience. Don't even create an audience that's used to giving free. I mean, hey, we do it all the time. It's TechKNOW Tuesday, so we do it all the time. But the fact still remains, where we go make our money at. When I'm doing apps and ads for people, that's where I'm gonna make my money at, right? So places that I don't make a majority of my bank, I'll give it to you. I ain't not finna damn gatekeep that damn shit, because you might be able to do AI and real estate better than me. You might be able to do Red do clause and automations way better than me. That is just find your lane and find your tool. But then spare no expense. If you know it's the right tool and it's the right solution, spare no expense. I'm at 1,700 in API calls and connections, coding processes, skills. So spare no expense once you get there. But everything else that you do know, come on, man, it's TechKNOW Tuesday. We don't get no better with the anti-gatekeeping, with the anti-AI fear-monger. It's happening in a real way over here. Even balance. Have you ever thought about putting a claw bot on a Raspberry Pi? Raspberry Pi can be used for anything. Yeah, and then you can do robotics. So I'll say again, y'all know I'm going into I'm going into home security and home defense with robo dogs and drones here at the end of this summer. So yeah, Raspberry Pi and robotics, even some Gemini robotics programs that I've been taking. I'm turning up. I've been able to turn up robo dogs and some of these defense and offense drones. Hey, I'll tell y'all, man, it's cannons right now that'll shoot a drone. The drone will fly up to somebody's head and blow up. I mean, hey, AI and robotics, tech, software, hardware has to get used by the government for war and defense. Now, I'd hate, again, as long as I have watched melanated folks of Northern America and all around the world fall behind AI, don't fall behind on home defense robotics to where, what I'm saying, we got 13 acres. That means a robo dog for every 5 acres and 2 drones per 5 acres. So the drone will just sit in its solar capsule on the roof, and then anything that you need to see, the drone will ping you. There's action, there's movement over and such, and the drone will go fly over it and turn on the camera. So, man, the people on Instagram talking about Aunt Lisa, motherfucker, I don't got no fucking Aunt Lisa.
Aunt Lisa.
Yeah, man, they on Instagram talking about call Aunt Lisa. It's important. It's some troll ass shit. I don't got no fucking auntie Lisa. And yeah, Kendall Allen is I run Grace Botics. So Derek Grace been talking about them robo dogs for years. It's me and Derek doing home defense, robo dogs and drones. Go ahead, Rick.
Yeah, I want to second what you're saying about the robo dogs and the defense. We are literally in the age of IWAS, ladies and gentlemen, artificial intelligence, weapons as a service. And we are in the phase of generator, operator, destroyer. We're in the destroyer phase. So like Spen just pointed out, the future is going to be where when you're walking a dog, you're going to have a robo dog walking to protect you and a drone overhead also protecting you from all angles and whatnot, and even other drones that may be coming in to attack you. Drone warfare is real. They just rolled out in the Ukraine war robots today. I saw the
Yeah.
commercial. They rolled out the Robo Dog. They
Yeah.
rolled out the land robot. All of that. What's going on in Iran with the US? That's all drone warfare. That's all autonomous. They
Yeah.
are perfecting it, right? They're saying that Iran's technology is better. They're saying Iran's AI is better, which means China's AI is better. So even though there is an AI war with China and America with the chips and through commercial means over the counter, there's also an AI war and warfare going on as we speak and whatnot.
Yeah.
So you're gonna want to look into and not say, oh yeah, that's some other people. This, but no, you gonna want to be protected by autonomous weapon systems as well. You're gonna want something that can automatically turn on and decide to protect your household if some zombies or if some unruly things start happening around your place
Bullshit.
of, yeah. Yeah, that is definitely the future. Am I saying that we all gonna be on that? No, but I'm just painting a picture that will happen. Don't be surprised when it happens. And it rolls out. Now, this is a gift for everybody. Every day, every time we do Techno Tuesday, I'm gonna at least give away 2 or 3 links so everybody could tap in with the resources because the resources are like in abundant, and I would be gatekeeping if I were to be holding things to myself. So this is the first set of resources. But the way that these resources work is that when we give out something free, right? I'm gonna make this incentivized. I gotta see that somebody. I gotta if there's 180 of it, it's damn near 200, and this is being given out today. I need at least 100 um
So what?
generations of something. Like y'all got to show me that 100 people use this, and that's only gonna unlock more things. So this is almost like gamification. I'm challenging y'all to be great. I'm challenging y'all to be quote unquote proactive and kinetic. I'm
Yeah.
challenging you to challenge yourself because Spence City pushes me, bro. I mean, I get inspired. If there wasn't no pressure around me, I would not be quote unquote working like this. I would not be
Mhm.
evolving. I would not be still sharpen steel. If Spin was lazy and was like, man, I got the spot in the A, man, I'm out here, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the nightlife. I'm just gonna live off of my fame. You feel me? I'm gonna live off my name and whatnot. I'm lit, and he didn't do anything and there was no innovation. We're just waiting for Techno Tuesdays and IRLs. No. If
Nah.
some of if my students wasn't hitting me up and they was like, yo, Red, check this app out that I made, check this website out that I made, check this book out that I wrote. I'm like, damn,
Yeah, going crazy.
what are we talking about? Let me drop the link real quick because I'm running my mouth. Here's the link.
Let me
This
get up
is for everybody. So this is the AI motion design system from Claude Code, right? What
there.
does that mean? That means that when you implement this, you can make 4D and 3D designs like Blender and Cinematic AI, Cinemax 4K or Cinemax 4D. You could do it automatically with Claude right now. Like you don't even have to know how to do 4D and all of that. This shit is crazy. So this is one of the first. I'm gonna drop something else in here before we get out of here. But this right here will get you right. This right here will get you right.
Get crazy. Okay.
You know, this used to cost. And to be honest with you, this is a use case for anybody that's out there. You go to Fiverr now. Now that you get this today, you download, you work on this. You ask the AI step by step if you have any problems with implementing this or installing this. You ask the AI to help you out and it will work with you. Then you go to Fiverr. Then you go to places where they were charging a lot of money for this skill set, and then you monetize it. You go to Gumroad and you sell your services. You go to Upwork. You go to Fiverr.com. You go to freelancer.com. And then what do? You offer your services doing you doing this right here. 4D, cinematic. This is what you can do with this right here. Don Zav, shout out to the God. You could build apps, websites, and books, AI automation, and cinematic 4K. And that's just with this right here. That's with this just with this right here. You know?
Show improve. I'm new to this.
And that's the thing. You gotta show and prove. The fact
You
that
gotta
you're
do
new
it,
to this. Imagine you walking into college the first day and you taking your PhD and you gonna tell the professor, show and prove. I'm
Show
new to this.
improve. Come on, man.
Like, get your ass to the front of the class and start. He's gonna meek mill bunny hop you. No, you show and prove. I'm dropping it in the class and I'm saying, you show and prove.
Yeah, it's talking about show improvement. We've been doing it for years. You on TechKNOW Tuesday, family. Peace to you and yours, man.
That is the show and prove. We come bearing gifts. We'll activate everybody that pulls up with all type of free things that will turn you up. It's not free. Let me even take that away. It's a gift. Because gifts are being given all around the internet right now. It's just a gift. Unwrap that gift, and it's a gift that keeps on giving too.
Especially when you know where to be, man. And that's why we say, Red, it's like, man, tell your family what you watching here, man. Don't sit up in here TechKNOW Tuesday and actually think that you're gonna figure out everything by yourself. I mean, you can. We've seen 1.8 billion, we've seen 300 million, 200 million. You guys see how the 4-minute mile in technology is happening? Cuz went to one person company, him and his brother, AI agents, whatever process they put in the middle to get this done. They go to 1.8 million. So now you see 1.8 billion from them. Now you're starting to see 400 million, 300 million, 150 million dollars.
They coming out the woodwork after that.
They coming out the woodwork.
Once they show that opened the floodgates.
Once you see it, yeah,
right.
Go ahead.
Nah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just saying. I'm just saying. Once they seen it happen at 1.88 billion, they like, okay, that means that 4-minute mile in technology has been ran up there. I need some sort of that pie. Let's reverse engineer everything that they did from 1.88 billion, and fools is going to go get evals for 300, 200, 150. I mean, let's go get in there, melanated people. Let's work. And I think that's why I think it's so major about the Clause 72 is because you have us right there alongside. You have Red and H Factor in person. In person, sit and show you how to reverse engineer, botify your business, automate your business, how to work the computer, implement the AI, and then go ahead and grow up and glow up. The first thing you start off with is to show up. I'm talking about maybe get gas in that.
The first thing is just to show up, right? Like, this is not even rocket science. We're making it easy for everybody. We're making it very friendly, very easy to understand. We do a lot of the hard work. We do a lot of the due diligence, and as a result of that, we're able to bring this back to y'all.
Yeah, facts.
We're really able to bring this back. And it would, like I said, woe onto the gatekeepers that's holding on to the information right now. God damn, y'all some real cold-hearted people. Because if you not, you cold.
Oh, how you hiding this from folks?
And
then these big ass paywalls, man, they still, you want to learn how to do a custom GPT? Well, we're doing it for only the low price of $1,500. Man, what? Nigga, damn. You can't just tell a nigga right quick.
It's egregious. It's what they out here doing.
Still, that's almost black on black crime. I'm seeing it. Damn.
Straight up. It's egregious in these streets.
Yeah, man, Red, I don't even think I'll break the news right here, bro. I started working for Answer the Public on Tuesday.
Nah,
Tuesday. Boy, I forgot all about that shit for some reason. I was about to bring up some tools. Yeah, man. I had put in for a 6 week product management and engineering spot, and I got it, boy. Yeah.
Congrats, beautiful.
Yeah, I got to tell you more about what we doing up in here. It's crazy
I
how to
know
scrape
it's
the back
crazy.
end of the internet for this new SEO and how to get. So I'm learning, bro. I'm learning some shit, applying some shit, and then giving them some information and feedback. So it's gonna. I forgot to bring it up. It's crazy.
Man, we almost hitting the 1 hour mark. I got a world premiere. I want to put this video out there. And I
Yeah.
also have I have something else for the family right here. We got the 10 Claw Commandments. All right. This is for anybody that gets your ticket tonight. You got the 10 Claw Commandments. The early blurred special that we had on the prices are gonna change tonight. The countdown for the event is on Saturday. So the early blurred tickets are changing after tonight's show. If you get your quote unquote ticket, you are going to get not only the 10 Claw Commandments, but we have a study guide that we're sending out. And we also have an assessment test for everybody to fill out. So we know who you are as an individual, your brand, your business, everything will be catered to you. The workbook will be personalized to each person personally based off of their pain points, based off of their answers, based off of the data that they share with us. Everything is about personalization and customization. That's how you get right to a person now. You know what I mean? We're not talking to no room of people with some basic, with just generic basic information. We going right to you, straight to you.
Yeah.
You know, the information is going to be catered to you personally, and your claw bot is going to be personal. So yeah, sky's the limit.
Let them know. Let them know where we gonna be, what they can see, what they can expect. I know we got some work to knock out, y'all. I gotta hit these streets in the A. Red, he building up some monumental things. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna have this strong in. And hell yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this video up, ladies and gentlemen. We are gonna have the world premiere of El Claudel, the Brutish Moor, survivor of the Punic Wars, and the Claw 72. First stop, first stop, North Carolina. But the show is on the road. There's no stopping us. We are coming to claim our estate. We doing it one clause at a time. All right. So we will see you on Friday, ladies and gentlemen. No, Saturday. We will see you on Friday for a special for the Imaginarium for my students. I will see you on Friday, session number 11. All right. We just had original Black God, that classic episode. We got more classic sessions coming up and whatnot. Look out for that. We got the Sea Dance 2 competition coming. All of my Imaginarium movie makers. It's up. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And I got y'all. I do have y'all every Thursday inside the Ascended Masters. So go to your Ascended Masters Thursday. Go to your Imaginarium Friday. And make sure you're part of everything Claw 72, man. We hitting y'all up in style every Thursday and Friday from the Ascended Masters to the Imaginarium. You can't beat that shit with a stick.
Yeah, man. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let me play this commercial and we will be right back.
Yeah. El Claudel, the Brutish Moor, survivor under Punic Wars, moving as a sovereign entity, claiming the deeds to estates all over the great estate. The titles are open source. The Silk Road got me wearing silk robes. The marble all white like milk loads. All you can eat seafood boils, potlucks. Bring your own claw bots, anthrapics, clawed Birkin bags, Hermes, maggots, mystical mythos. Orientalist, Kimmy Claw, Orientalist, Manus Claw, quantum seafood boil on Blackamoor owned land, indigenous land off grid and interactive IRL.
Yeah, your boy Ghost Rider. Boy,
run that back.
Yeah. El Claudel.
Yeah. El Claudel, the brutish maw. Survivor under punic wars, moving as a sovereign entity, claiming the deeds to estates all over the great estate. The titles are open source. The silk road got me wearing silk robes. The marble all white like milk loads. All you can eat seafood boils, potlucks. Bring your own claw bots, anthrapics, clawed, Birkin bags, Hermes, maggots, mystical mythos. Orientalist, Kimmy Claw, Orientalist, Manus Claw. Quantum seafood boil on Blackamoor owned land, indigenous land off-grid and interactive IRL experience that will upskill, train and level up your digital foundation in this new age of agentic AI. We will learn the 10 claw commandments, the 100 God theory, how to make God kinetic, the Afrofuturist AI manifestation manual, where ancient wisdom meets future technology. We'll also fuse nature and nurture with nanotechnology. 420 friendly plant-based medicines, sweat lodges, early risings, catered food tents, hammocks, RVs, trailers, and other means of off-grid living. Digital nomads with the office living. Cabos landing, multi-purpose compound, 906 White Man Church Road, poked in North Carolina, soulful. From gridlock to off-grid, from offset to cross-grid, from lost boys to lost kids in Los Angeles in the boss cribs. Mimosa, samosa with the orchids, with hip-hop bonfires, with dons and messiahs. Too many hits, Barry Bonds under fire, 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 fire,
The Moor has returned.
In the shadows between history and myth walks El Claudel, the immortal Moor, witness to empire's fall, guardian of technologies lost to time. The mythos, the claw, secrets that defy gravity itself. This April, he summons 72 seekers to Charlotte. Will the claw choose you, or will you remain in darkness?
We hereby summon champions of enterprise, those bearing titles, holding deeds, possessing proof of ownership and authority. The 72 North Carolina Boot Camp convenes April 18th through 20th. As we labor through darkness, bring illumination. As we construct in wilderness, bring shelter. As we broadcast truth, bring amplification. As we authorize creation, bring verification. Present yourself with evidence. 72 positions, only the legitimate need apply.
Yeah. El Claudel, the brutish maw. Survivor under punic wars, moving as a sovereign entity, claiming the deeds to estates all over the great estate. The titles are open source. The silk road got me wearing silk robes. The marble all white like milk loads. All you can eat seafood boils, potlucks. Bring your own claw bots, anthrapics, clawed, Birkin bags, Hermes, maggots, mystical mythos. Orientalist, Kimmy Claw, Orientalist, Manus Claw. Quantum seafood boil on Blackamoor owned land, indigenous land off-grid and interactive IRL experience that will upskill, train and level up your digital foundation in this new age of agentic AI. We will learn the 10 claw commandments, the 100 God theory, how to make God kinetic, the Afrofuturist AI manifestation manual, where ancient wisdom meets future technology. We'll also fuse nature and nurture with nanotechnology. 420 friendly plant-based medicines, sweat lodges, early risings, catered food tents, hammocks, RVs, trailers, and other means of off-grid living. Digital nomads with the office living. Cabos landing, multi-purpose compound, 906 White Man Church Road, poked in North Carolina, soulful. From gridlock to off-grid, from offset to cross-grid, from lost boys to lost kids in Los Angeles in the boss cribs. Mimosa, samosa with the orchids, with hip-hop bonfires, with dimes and messiahs. Too many hits, Barry Bonds under fire. Fire, fire, fire,
Claudel, ladies and gentlemen,
Bro,
Claudel, the brutish Moor,
when
survival
y'all
of the
see
Punic
that,
Wars.
that's why you get into Imaginarium, so you make your commercials.
You feel
Man,
me? That's why you, yeah.
Control, boy.
Huh?
Beat that. Talking about narrative control, man. Hell no, man.
Yeah.
Them damn bombs. What the fuck did we just watch, man? We need to all run back the last 5 minutes of this and put it on our playlist, man. Damn.
Right. So yeah, man, that's what the Imaginarium is doing for us. That's shout out to Original Black God. He actually came and showed us some formulas, and I
Yeah.
used the formulas. Remember, formula.
Yeah.
You follow the formulas, you're gonna make it. You're gonna make breakthroughs. And I followed his formulas and I made some breakthroughs, and I'm forever humbled and thankful because once you teach somebody how to fish, you
Yeah.
don't have to feed them and whatnot. Real
And
quick.
they bring you back new techniques.
New techniques, right? It's the loop.
Original Black God is a complex fantasy industries guy. So he took complex fantasy industries with Red and then took reloaded with me and Red. And that's the person you can't beat. He on this road to $1 million.
He on the road.
Original.
Before we get out of here, this is gonna be a gift. This is from me and Spin to the family. We did tell you that we're gonna bless the brother or gift him with the free site so he could build a content creation machine with open source, right? So here it goes, ladies and gentlemen. This is the best model on the market right now, and it's free. It says open source right here. There's the GitHub, there's the Hugging Face, there's the licensing, there's the API, there's the documentation. What's the documentation? You could take the documentation and you could go to any one of the chat bots and you can ask the chat, explain this to me like I'm a child.
Are you showing it, Red, or are you just explaining?
Oh, I was showing it.
Yeah, you got Clawbot up right now.
Yeah, let me show y'all real quick. We definitely are looking out for the family, and we putting
get the likes up, get the shares up, let your family know what happens here every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday when it comes to technology, AI, robotics, tech, and software from No to Ledge.
So here's the FAQs. Go on the site and read the FAQs. Don't be quick, right? Don't go on these sites and look for certain things because they're very inconspicuous, right? They don't have all of the glitz and the glamours. The UI is very minimalistic, right? But these are powerful machines, and this is open source, so it's free. All you got to do is run it on your computer locally. This is giving the paid models a run for their money. LTX 2.3, big dog shit. Watch the CEO.
I think my biggest frustration around the current state of the
why they open sourced it. He'll be explaining why it's open source. There's the API. They have the API, the documentation. So if you want to find out what the whole thing is about, you go and get the documentation and you read it, right? If you don't understand what you're reading, you go to either one of the chat bots, Grok, Chat GPT, Claude. You upload the documentation or you take the URL, you drop it in there, and you say, can you please break this down to me like I'm a 5th grader or a 10-year-old? And it will do that. Don't be ashamed. You know what I mean? Learn what's going on. because if you don't know the verbiage, sometimes it will get you stumped, and then you'll just stop doing it. Yeah, you'll park your car on the side of the highway like they do in Atlanta and just walk to the gas station, and it's like, nah, you just stay in the car. Here's the API. They have an API key right here. LTX, ladies and gentlemen. Let me drop the link for that so y'all could go ahead and do your due diligence. That's your homework.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out real quick to Donzav, DONZAV. Every time we've spoken on Monument tonight, he's put like quick notes into the chat.
Yes.
Make it easier for yourselves. Don't be able to do it. So shout out to Donzav. I haven't really seen you do that before, but if you have been doing that, man, peace to you and yours. That's strong, man. To put
he been
what
pulling
the
up
speakers
lately.
are saying into note. Like that's some fire right there. That's some good stuff right there.
Like a stenographer, or he's doing what the AI does for people. So shout out to the God. Shout out to everybody in the building. LTX models, ladies and gentlemen. Next episode 57. Come back with some results. Come back with some generations. We will onboard it. We will put it on the screen. We will put it up there. We are here to encourage the collective to be great. And we're just using tools that have made us greater, and we're sharing it with you to make you greater. We are living testaments, living examples. We have our network as living examples. Those around us are living examples. The news that you can watch every day is a living example. And I just don't, there's so many ways that we want to say it, but the best way to tell it to y'all is to stay focused, stay locked in, and just stay with an unlimited perspective, because sky's the limit, bro.
Yeah, for sure. The stars are the limit and beyond, y'all. It's been your boy Spin, your brother in AI, robotics, tech, and software. Those are the arts of the future, y'all. I'll see y'all Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, all the way to Tuesday if I got to. This is going to be one heaven of a strong end. So please get tapped in to the Clause 72. I'm telling you, it's monument. Ascended Masters, Imaginarium, Clause 72 will be the most monumental, strong end and beginning, I think, this season.
And then after that, we got Techno Bowl. After that, Techno Bowl, that's coming up at the end of the month. So
come on, y'all.
Come on, y'all. Get ready, man. This shit is up. It's literally up. We marching. You know what I mean? So with that being said, peace, love, and light. We're gonna end this with the theta waves. We will see you. Matter of fact, tomorrow we have a special show with everybody who's gonna be involved with the Clause 72. You'll get to see the practitioners. You'll get to see the quote unquote the coaches and whatnot, the drill instructors. You'll get to meet a lot of people. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you share. Make sure you like. Make sure you comment. Peace, love, and light.
Bell notifications.
Hit that bell notification so you know when we going live.
Can't beat us, join us, please bring your coinage. We sink 3-pointers, money shots, all net, all vets. Bumps we not, jet skiing in them sunny spots. With women edible like gummy drops. Dummy stop. No weapon form can intercept a storm. Once my intellect is on, I'm projecting on magnetic fields and interact with blacks with athletic bills. I'm all about growth and development like residents of Ebbets Fields. Not to choose between woo and chew. We wanna line them colors up like a Rubik's Cube and fade to black, yeah, the truest hue. When you say the black man is God, who you alluded to? The usual, Clarence 13X, a worthy guess. The words expressed come from the word in flesh. Elijah M, the NOI versus Leviathan. Messiah sent from the heavenly branches. 7 P's from since G-Dub cut down the cherry tree. In the wilderness of North Mex, and we flossing death and forced aggression, or forced perception, forced protection, or forced confessions. It's all a lesson.
The sorcerers from Corsica Killer tonics, sticks and drums like the Philharmonic Orchestra. You niggas still playing harmonicas from officers. Fabric softener, jive turkeys, popping 5 perkies, playing with keys, the Scotch storage type. For that soft white, we could've caught life, just being forthright. First class on my 4th flight, popping out like Fortnite. Every night we lit like Porsche lights. The meek shall inherit the earth, oh yeah, the scorched type. And these niggas, they some hoes in these streets. Me, I'm 10 toes in these streets. They lost their souls, niggas got holes in their feet. Shit, I'm just worried about the craft and how to perfect it. Not worried about the craft, yeah, that's out of perspectives. Focus on the chip like I'm Robert Kraft, and then how to protect it. It's the waves of the oceans. Get to the money, nigga, save your emotion. Descended of the slaves in the graves in the oceans. Mastermind that the waves is in motions. These niggas, they addicted to the folly, addicted to that molly. Making me a movie, them sticks made of holly. I'm Dr. Manhattan, sitting on top of Manhattan. When I get all 5 rings, snap my fingers and pop up on satin. Dressed in all black, yeah, drop top the Phantom. Bless.
TechKNOW TV.